Hello there. Sorry, Vicky. I was speaking, but I didn't have my microphone on. It's a coffee morning. I need to have a coffee. I need to have some of this. Ah, yes. Brain has not completely woken up yet. Apologies. Hello, welcome, Vicky. How are you this morning? This morning. Welcome into the Feywild. Hello. Nice to see you. Yes. Tired, tired, but we have got lots and lots of artwork to finish off before the end of this month, so I'm going to have to crack on with things very, very quickly this morning. Brain needs to be engaged. So hopefully that will happen as we progress. So you know what? Let's just jump straight over onto. Oh, you can't hear the music at the moment. Let me just turn that on. Is that volume level okay? Yeah. Fine. Awesome. Thank you very much. Right. Let me jump over to my screen. Here we go. We're here. So yeah, I don't know if you were following along from the last time that we saw this picture, but yeah, I have done. I finished off the Vampiress, and I moved on to um, this other lovely lady here, and did all the coloring and the shading on here. I've also, I don't know if you can see that. In a bit. I've got this kind of red lighting going on. So I did have it sort of a pinky kind of color before, but I wanted this to sort of set the theme a little bit more because um, when I have the framework in here and the other characters, I want there to be that sort of idea that the vampires have kind of got their eye cast upon you, and the people here, you know, these victims or these people who are going to be brought into the vampire world, are having this sort of just the beginning of understanding like this the vampire presence, and so this red light is supposed to sort of show that. I might increase it a little bit. It might be a little bit subtle. It might be because I've got a white background currently. It might be more obvious once I have more of the red color in there. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to have I worked on while we were offline. So today we are going to. I started shading in this character, one of the other figures. These are going to be much smaller in the corner of the art print, but I'm doing them larger because I'm going to probably turn some of these maybe into the stickers with some sort of border as well for the patrons this month, and also so that I can use them for other things as well in the future because. I never like to do anything too small just in case I want to use them or show them off. And if I color them tiny on the page, then yeah, then they just sort of waste it later on. So we've got this one to finish off, and then we have this one, this female vampire here that needs to be done, and then we have another large one, but this is another one here of the sort of the lord of the house, the lord of the vampire. So yeah, gonna have him too as well. Now this one is probably gonna take a little bit more time because there is a bit more detail. Her hair might take us a little bit more time. I did this one quite quickly the other day because I've only just done the sort of basics of the skin so far. But his outfit isn't anywhere near as complicated as some of the other ones, so hopefully we'll get a fair amount done today because we've only got until Sunday to get this done. So I might have to add an additional stream this weekend, I think, to try and get it all done. Right, let's get started and start working on this one here. Read this message. Just like the street lights lit this town, like a fire in a blaze, gotta burn it down. Can't be afraid to leave this out. We got this far, don't know how. I see danger in your eyes. They know Okay, I'm just yeah, for some reason I'm not live in this server. Just give me 1 second, please. Sorry, just trying to work out. How are you doing today, Vicky? Oh, I need to make another version so that you can see the zoomed out version. 1 second. Okay. New window. Put that new window over here. There we go. Zoomed out version. Ooh. Connections. Connections. Not showing it to me because I'm. Oh, maybe because I'm already live. Okay. Get this started.
Fill me out with your smile. Now the sunshine brings the light. Fill me out with a flame. I will let you in this game. Take me out where I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Safe and take me out where I'm down. 'Cause with you I'm safe and sound. 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 Make that beat.
distance between us. It's getting hard to reach out. Haven't seen you in seasons, but all I hear is your voice. I know my limits, you can break me down, but I'll stay till the finish line. And I've been counting minutes for quite some time now, just to see you again. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been finding ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. We got millions of reasons to let it all go. Hope we're not too broken. I know I'm not always strong. And I've been counting days to get away, to see you again, see you again. Been fighting ways to get away, to see you again, see you again. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I saw no shadow, I looked around, searched every building and home that I found. I saw no shadow, but felt a glow. The warmth inside me, it kept me afloat. It felt like heaven had found my bones and gave me comfort when I feel alone. Now you're gone, I'm alone. I guess it's time to get better. Through the pain, I will go alone. If I fall, break my bones, I will scream even louder. 'Cause I'm not dying alone. I lost my best friend to 23. She left her body and hovered above me. I lost my best friend to 23. I heard the heavens crying above me. They gained an angel, I lost a friend. I felt like dying again and again. I went through hell, stared at death, but I keep fighting with each living breath. I saw no way out from where I stood. Felt like the fire had burned me through. Now you're gone, best friends. Oh my God, don't do this. For I must die. I need my best friend. Oh my God, don't do this. For I must die. I need my best friend. Oh my God, don't do this. Oh my God, I need my best friend. Like you, be strong to hold the powers of the sun. To dream, believe in strength. Now I'm the only one, only one. I was an ordinary boy until I broke the rules. My life destroyed, a life destroyed.
when I'm up through the night. I can't turn down the noise, tear all the worries out of my mind. About who I'm supposed to be, I start to believe I can't get it right. Remember the days I let slip away, they were simpler times. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Maybe my compass was wrong, and I'm still on my way closer to where I belong. I'm still rolling the dice, praying sometimes it don't last that long. I'm losing my faith, I'm walking away from what you knew all along. Mama told me before you leave, if there's only one thing you remember from me, child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. I'll bet my life, you'll be dancing on the moon. Dancing on the moon. Child, when you're out on your own, a million miles from home, feeling the weight of the world on your shoulders. Child, don't forget who you are, don't lose your head or your heart. I'll bet my life on your stars, you'll be dancing, dancing on the moon.
get out of here tonight. Oh, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a world of silver. No more heartbreaks, tears, painkillers. Take me somewhere unfamiliar. Bring me back to where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. Get me out of now. To where we started out. La 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 la, oh, oh. Get me out of broken hearts and starting fights, turning truth to lies. Gotta get up, stop wasting time. Yeah, I wanna run off and fly. And I'll tell myself it's fine to be alone, just to find somewhere that finally feels like home. Oh, oh, oh. I hate all this overthinking. Oh, 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 oh. The more I swim, the more I'm sinking. Take me to a
Okay, I'm just gonna go and grab myself another coffee, and then I will be back. So bear with me for one moment. Hey, I'm back again. Oh, needed that coffee. Hey Moxie, how you doing? Welcome into the stream. How's your day going so far? Bit of a slow morning for us here in the Feywild. I'm just doing a little bit of colouring to start us off. Trying to get as much done on this art print for Patreon this month as I can. Hope your morning is going well. hopefully if I can get the rest of this done today, and then I've got 2 more vampires to colour in, and then I can get the rest of the art print together. So hopefully today might be the day that we get this sorted out. FPS Mercs, thank you very much for the follow. Oh, hello everyone. Sorry, you stuck up on me there. Hello. Hello Shadow Stream, welcome in. Carzavol, the Ducati Dragon, Mars Bandit 236, thank you very much, welcome in. I'm just doing some work on my vampire art print for Patreon at the moment. Hello X-Force Ghost, hello, how are you doing? Yarnia, hi Yarnia, how are you doing? Fistic, hello, hiya. We're finally here. I'm doing okay, thank you. It's a bit of a slow start this morning. Needed 2 coffees this morning to get myself going, so we're getting there. You thought you would get away. Yes, I was here. I'm good, thank you. Hello from the Shadow supporting. Hello X-Force Ghost, thank you very much. Welcome in everyone. Thank you very much for raiding me. I'm just in the middle. Could be you could be better. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you will feel better here in the Feywild. I'm just working on colouring in this vampire at the moment, but let me just quickly show you. This is the focus of the image. The idea is that there's going to be these. This is an art print I'm doing for my Patreon. It's exclusive Patreon, and it's basically going to be an art print A5 that I send out, and there's going to be a couple of stickers and things as well. And the idea is to have these 2 vocal characters, and then the other 3 that I'm doing are going to be kind of around the outside at the top, and then there's going to be kind of framework around it. And I've just started doing a little bit of the sort of red lighting on here. There's going to be kind of reddish colors in the background, and the idea is that there's this looming kind of vampiric presence coming in onto these characters that have been lured to the vampire ball, either as food or as perhaps the next round of vampires. So currently working at the moment. This is they're the main characters. This is one of the vampires off to one side. I've got this female vampire as well, and then I've got this sort of the Lord of the Manor vampire as well, who are all sort of looking on, watching the main couple in the center. So just doing a bit of shading there. Oh, well, I love the detail on the jacket collar. I think that's the wrong way. No, that's right. Yep, they got it on the lapels of the jacket and that around there. I'm just doing a little bit of details. That's just like a texture I've put on. I'm just trying to do some of the hair at the moment. That Sota Avatar is amazing. Thank you very much. Done by myself. I had to quickly learn Live 2D a couple of a month ago, and I was thinking, well, I want to be able to have my character with all my theme of the Feywild and things like that. So my character is called Faye Kinoko. You can call me Faye. And I'm a satyr from the fairy realm. That's why my tail there, just jiggling around. But thank you very much for all of you coming in today. It was a bit slow this morning. I haven't seen many people's, but I expect they're probably at work at the moment. So just getting on with a little bit of drawing while we're waiting for people to take a break and pop in and see me. Oh, well, thank you very much. Hair is one of those things that it's always when I get to, I'm like, oh god, the hair. But usually it's okay. It usually comes out okay. I'm not sure if I do it the best way. I just do it my way. So thank you. Is that an elvish vampire? It's just a regular vampire, I guess. It's my interpretation of a vampire, but I like to do the little pointy ears. But the glamour they have on them, that's for the viewer, for us to see that they're vampires if you can't see their teeth. But in reality, they'll have a glamour on them so that the people around them in the village where they live don't see. They'll just see normal little rounded ears, but that's for us, so we know. Thank you. If you done it by yourself, that would be really. If you've really done it by yourself, that would be really satisfying, right? I missed what did you say? You thought you would get away. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Fistic. Are you talking about when I was talking about the hair, or talking about my VTuber? Could we suggest names for the vampire? Of course you could. Yes, by all means. We have this chap here. This character. We have this female vampire here. We have the Lord. Oh, it looks like he's wearing a skirt now that I've put those layers on. I'm not sure that color goes with his top. About my VTuber, yeah, no, it's very satisfying. I'm creating it myself. Of course, like with a lot of my artwork, I tend to go for the most detailed version of things to begin with. So I was like, hey, my character's gonna have horns, and they're gonna have these little dangly feather earrings and a tail and hair that swishes and all the rest of it. And then you think, oh god, I've got to animate and rig and do all those things, and why didn't I just do a human with rounded ears and something that was a bit more simple, especially for my first one. But you know what? I'm really pleased with how it's come along. And I've got a few little I do like a little wave, and I've got a few little emotes that I do as well that I've programmed in. But thankfully I haven't had to use this angry one very often. The first time I used it was when I was playing Diablo the other day because I kept getting killed. So. But yeah, thank you very much for popping in. Yeah, please. There's a Corny Classic one, just throwing it out there. Vladimir, that sounds a good one. Vladimir. I will write that down, Garnia, and Vladimir will be the name of one of these vampires. Thank you very much for suggesting it. If anyone else has any other names for some of the other ones, that would be lovely. But yes, my patrons get this print, and they also get a couple of stickers as well, which I probably will turn maybe a couple of these characters, because I drew them really big so that I can get all the details and colors in. And these ones are going to be kind of small on this print because it's only A5. But I'm going to have them at larger size so I can get the details in there for the stickers. So. Thank you very much. This is Vladimir. It is when I practice my voices for when I am doing D&D. And I like to do these voices. But yes, thank you very much. I hope you're all having a good day, and that you enjoy the rest of your day, or wherever you're going, wherever you're on to next. And thank you very much for coming in and brightening up my day. Right, I better crack on with a bit more colouring. I've got to get the hair done. I've got to get this glass done of brandy. Wink, wink. Oh no, I can't wink. I can only wink from the front. Brandy that he's drinking currently. So, okay, Yonia, thank you very much. Appreciate you all popping in to say hello. Thank you very much. Oh, if any of you are still listening, I am doing a competition at the moment on my Twitter account, which is twitter.com/fakinoko. And if you are interested or have a VTuber or an OC or something like that, I'm doing a little raffle at the moment. If you retweet, if you follow my message, which is pinned on my Twitter, then you can be put into the competition. And if you win, you'll get a single character piece of artwork from me. So if you're interested in that, if you have any characters, OCs, or anything like that, or any character really, that you would like me to draw, and you win, then that is what you will get as a reward. So check it out. Right, we've got to put the shadows in there. Okay, let's use a highlight layer. Let's highlight some of this. Go to a purpley color, I think. I might have to tone this down a little bit. We'll see. So yeah, the print for this is going to be an exclusive for my patrons. And then I might make the main two figures that I've got on there. I was thinking about having them printed on an acrylic stand kind of thing for putting on my table, like I'm going to do with some of my other characters, because I haven't actually gone to a convention yet and sold anything, but I am planning to go to my first one in March of next year, and that's one that's called Kokorokon, which is going to be in Nottingham. So hopefully. Bye for now, Mars Bandit 236. Thank you very much for coming along. Ooh. Oh, and thank you very much for the follow. Hope to see you again soon. Yes, so I haven't actually had a chance. I was thinking about going to MCM Comic Con that was this weekend, but I was still a bit worried about COVID and wearing masks, and people were they were saying originally like you couldn't sort of interact with too many people. I did go in the end, and oh, hey there, the Shadow Train is now moving on to another station. Thank you for being a member of a community, and we hope to enjoy the rest of your stream until next time. Thank you very much, Fist. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but thank you very much for the raid, and I'll see you later. Feast. The feast. The vampire feast for Vladimir. Pistik means pistachio in another language. Well, Kinoko, which is my surname, means mushroom in Japanese. So there you go. I will remember. Yes, pistachio. Thank you very much. Let's go. See you later. Bye bye. So yeah, I went to Comic Con on. Whoa, my goodness me! I'm zooming in. I'm supposed to be drawing. Yeah, I went to Comic Con on the weekend, just to have a look around, wearing my mask and things, and I thought perhaps based on the rules that they said they were going to be there, that people would, because they said like no hugging, and if you see people from the tables, and so most of, I think, people had masks. They had a table there, so I was wondering like what it would be like would there be like an area for you to pick things up, or once you wanted to buy them from the table, because at one point it sounded like very much like you might be at distance or one at a time called over to a table to be able to have a look at the products, an artwork to be able to buy it. But that wasn't the case. When I went there, it was very much like normal. You can go up to the table and you can pick things up. Some people had, before you touch anything, would ask you to use some of the sanitizer, but there wasn't very many people. So pretty much, yeah, you could pick up things and look at the artwork and do stuff as normal. So yeah, I probably could have gone and had that as my first place. I think it sounded like it might be a lot more stressful trying to get all those things organized and make sure people weren't touching things and doing things as they made it out originally when they were saying about doing the con. But in fact, yeah, it was a lot more laid back. Whether that's a good thing or not, I don't know. I feel fine. I don't feel like, I've had my jabs and things, so I wasn't as worried about going there. But yeah, we all know like how much of a hassle it's been to for people who getting it, and also being passed on and all that kind of stuff. So I thought it might be a lot more difficult to enjoy the whole process, especially being my first time going there. So as a seller, I mean. But yeah, it was good. So I think a few friends of mine are going to the MCM that's in Birmingham, I think, next month maybe, and I probably won't be able to get up to go to that one, but yeah, hopefully Nottingham next year. That'll be my first con, so I've got to work on a load more artwork, get a lot of stickers, got a lot of prints. I've got charms and bits and pieces like that are going to be having on the stall. So yeah, but I will advertise and tell you guys all about that a little bit nearer the time. There's still a while to go yet. Ooh. Oh, Lucas. Oh, he's gone. There was someone who just followed me, but the phone was dark, so I couldn't quite read the name. But thank you if you're in the chat and you followed me. Thank you very much. Okay, so now we need to break these lines up a little bit. Your little hairs. As I said earlier, I'm probably going to... I just followed on Twitter. Oh, okay. Thank you, Moxie. Perfect. It must have been you that was on there then. Yeah, I'm using my phone as my camera for my VTuber. So the only problem is that it goes into like a power save mode where the screen goes kind of dark. So when I get messages and things, I can't always read them on there. So thank you very much for following. Like I say, that I've got a competition going on at the moment that's pinned on my Twitter account. It doesn't end until the 5th of November, but if you have a VTuber or an OC or a character, then if you follow and retweet the message and put your PNG or a picture of your character down below, I will draw a winner on the 5th of November, and then well, the 6th of November probably, because the 5th is the last day. And time zones, I don't want to end it too soon. So yeah, the next day I will draw a winner, and then you will get a free commission piece from me of your character. Oop, wrong brush. Smudge tool, not the eraser. Now, do I want overlay or color? Color burn, maybe? No. Nope, not that. Maybe it was overlay that I wanted. It was color dodge, but I need to be a bit more sparing with it than that. So, has anyone got any plans for today? Are you at work, or do you have the day off? What are you up to? Ooh, nearly forgot my coffee again. Quick. I have a tendency to make the coffee, sip the coffee, forget about the coffee, then drink the cold coffee. So I need a reminder. I feel like I might have to. I've got my schedule up for this week, and I've got a few days where I'm going to be working on this piece, trying to finish it off. But I also have an art print for my Etsy store. Well, I say my Etsy store, my going to be Etsy store. My plan was this month to get the Etsy store up and running. I've had a few other things come along that have slowed me down a bit this month. I'm still planning to get it up, and I have an art print that was going to be my first art print that's going to go up with some stickers and bits and pieces. But yeah, I haven't quite got the photography and things done, and in fact, that art print hasn't been finished yet. I've done all the main character, which is a goblin pirate, but I need to do like a pirate ship kind of in the background because she's swinging on a rope across, like going to board another ship. But I haven't quite done the background yet, so that needs to be done. And then once that print's done, I'll have a couple out. We'll have them do some photography, get those done, get some stickers done, and then the process of actually uploading some things to Etsy seems to be quite involved. There's a lot of keywords and details and information put on there. So how quickly I can do that, I don't know that I'm going to get it done for this month, but I have to remember that it's only me setting that goal for myself. It's not being enforced by anyone. Otherwise I start like panicking about the fact that, oh no, I haven't done it and people are waiting for this, that and the other. But until I advertise it, I don't expect anyone will go there anyway. So, but yeah, keep defaulting to the. Keep trying to use the smudge tool, but it keeps defaulting to the eraser for some reason. Okay, let's just smudge a little bit of this. Just a soupçon. Okay. I need to should be a bigger shadow. Okay, oh, we have to do a little bit of a shine on these nails. A little purple tint in that one as well. Okay. Needs to be much lighter than that. Can't see it. Okay, so let us get this glass done, and then this character will be pretty much done then. Right. Check that one there, and now let me just quickly find a reference for some lighting that I want to use on this brandy glass. Um, okay. Right. First of all, let's do this, which needs to be a bit of a brighter color than this. Like that. And then we will add some darker tones. Some reflection of light in there. Is it? No, it's not overlay. What was it? Lighten, perhaps. Okay, and then to lighten that up slightly, and then mask on that. We use some white. Okay, and then we're going to do some reflections here. And then also need in some slightly darker edges as well, which let's do them in a darker red color. So I might change the color of that. I think it might be a little bit too light for the liquid, but we'll try that again in a minute. Okay, so maybe that red colour is not right. Use purplish colour. I think I like that a bit better. Okay, and let's go to a hard brush and just pick up some of that colour. Give it a slightly, give it a slightly. Oh, what's going on? Pen mode. Okay, and then I'm going to just slightly erase some of the inner section. Some of the grey. This. Okay, that's better. Right, let's change that liquid. Ooh. Another layer? No, this layer. Okay, so let's group that. Let's duplicate it. Let's flatten it. We'll merge the groups. Okay. Image adjust, hue saturation. Maybe not that. Maybe change the levels instead. I think it's that yellowy color that's throwing it off. Let's have another go. Ooh. Thought I deleted it then. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, it's this yellowy color that's not working. I'm kind of like a pinky color, but too much. Maybe let's try it. It's better, but maybe it would just be better to have it in white and then just up the contrast of the other colors. Right, let's make this shadow a bit more contrasty. And then prefer it without that. Why it's gone green now, but there we go. overlay mode, but right, we'll leave that as overlay, and let's put that back to was it lighten or overlay? Oh, color dodge. Right. You know what? I'm not happy with that layer. Let's just get rid of it. There we go. Get rid of that layer. Let's change the base to be brighter, but more contrast. I'm trying to get this layer to look. Turn the other ones off first. Right. Try that again. Go and darker color in there. Change this, make the contrast of that a little bit more. Like this, I need to change the color of this shine as well, because that just on the bottom part, because it wouldn't be white in there. Okay, so let's grab this and cut that a little bit off there. Change the color of it. Go. And just tweak. Oops. Oh, did I change that as well? And these two sections here and here need to be slightly different color because they are reflecting on the fingers. All information that people will probably not see, but I'll know it's there, so that's why I do it. Hey Yania, hello, welcome back. You're back, lurking while working. Thank you very much for the lurk. Thank you very much for coming back. I've nearly finished this one now, and then I'll be working on the next vampire. Ooh, what did I do? This is the layer that I wanted. Oh, turn that off, and let us change the color of that slightly. Don't want it to be. I want it to be more of an orange. Perhaps it needs to be where is my reference? Yeah, see here it's just a desaturated kind of layer on the top. No, it looks a bit weird. It looks like it should be a different color, but maybe not. Let's stick with the reference, how that is, because that is going to be the one that's the most accurate because it is based on real life. Let me just do this, and then we'll just put a little bit more on the top. Yeah, does look better if I just do it that way. And then I'll just touch more of this, but a brighter color. I don't want to make it too orange, but it keeps going back there. I can't find a color I particularly like. No, so that's too. I want a bright. I suppose the only way to do that is to darken the red that I've been using. Okay, try one more color. Let's just try this pink and see how that. It's not bad, but I think it'll be secondary to the highlight that's there. So I'm just going to put a little dash here and here. Maybe it's a computer or Photoshop, but we get a little slowdown every time I'm trying to smudge things. Kind of get a little bit of lag on there. Anyway, right. And then when I do the line work on this one, which is the next thing I need to do, yeah, see, I got to slow down again then when I was trying to do it. Yes, so we'll need to do the line work and we'll get rid of this thick black edge going through here because obviously you wouldn't get that in front of the shine. That would be white going through as well. So. Okay, I think... Oops. Yep, that's fine. Okay, lovely. Okay, so... highlights his eyes are not sharp. Let me just... Oh my goodness. Excuse me 1 second, I have to answer a call. Hello again, I'm back. Apologies, let me use it back on again. Hi Kazaval, how are you doing? Welcome back. Apologies for that. Yes, I was one of my mother ringing me to ask me what to do if you've dropped your iPhone down the toilet. So I was just trying to advise her as best you can of how to possibly repair that. There's not many options, unfortunately. So they're gonna try some of those options to try and dry it out a bit and maybe take it to a repair place. But hopefully it can be sorted out because water and electronics do not mix. We'll see what happens. What was I doing? Yes, I was just working on just tidying up some of the, sharpening some of the highlights, wasn't I? In the eye. And then, oh, actually, I've forgotten this little earring here. Yes, thank you for coming back, those of you that raided earlier. It's very nice of you. Hopefully your raid, your training went well, and everybody else was appreciative of you being there. I'll make sure to jump back on and thank everyone who popped in later on as well when I finish streaming. But yeah, this one is pretty much done now. I was going to go and go around the line work, but I think I need to crack on with the colouring. So I'm going to leave this character and we're going to start the next vampire, which will be this one. So we'll start with the skin as I always do. Oh, do I want to be here or be here? I'll zoom out a little bit more, then you can see a bit more. Right. Oh, I've just closed my palette. That was silly. Let me just open that again. There we go. Just got to have some of my colors. Oh, too dark. That's the second shade color that I use. Okie dokie. Well, we're going to get this as much as we can do of this character done today, and then I'm going to have to probably work on the last character some more tomorrow. We'll see how much I can get done. I've got to get this done by the end of by Sunday, at least the last day of the month, because this is going to be the outprint for Patreon this month. So I need to get that done before we crack on to the next month, because then there'll be another art piece to do. So this one, obviously, we had the theme of Halloween. That's why we've got the theme of the vampire that I'd asked my patrons to vote on. So this is the one they went for. And next month, I guess we'll go back to doing some more high fantasy, and then we'll see where we go from there. It might be nice to do not Christmas, but some kind of winter scene, possibly for December's as well. So, but if you are a member of the Patreon, then you can vote for what we do. We'll make suggestions and things. I'm always open to some suggestions of what people would like to see me do for artwork. So and also, I think I will be starting. We'll see how we go. I don't know if I'll start it before the end of this year, but I'm planning to do a slightly different stream, possibly maybe on the weekend. And that's going to be like a sketchy stream where we basically take suggestions from people in the chat, and when we're going to do some sketches, and that's kind of to help me build up a sketchbook that I will then be able to have on my stall when I do my first convention, which is going to be KokoroCon next year in Nottingham. So if you live around there, or if you are interested in coming along, that would be lovely. It's the first year that KokoroCon is going on. So first time they're running it, first time I will be attending, or first time I will be doing a convention. So a lot of firsts there. There's quite a few of my friends that I know who are going to be going. Not to sell, they're going to enjoy the festivities. But I am decided that I would choose that one to be my first convention before I do things like Comic-Con and that, which are much bigger and scarier. So. But yeah, looking forward to doing it. I've got lots of things that I've got planned to make and do and take along to sell. And hopefully it is a success. So, and yep, just a reminder, if you like my artwork and you would like to perhaps get some of it yourself, I do have commissions which are currently full this month, but I will probably open some more next month. But I have got a competition, a raffle going on at the moment on my Twitter, which is twitter.com/Feikinoko, Kainiko. I think I spelled that right. Let me. Do I have it on a Twitter? Well, that's Feywild Folio. That's my other one, but you can go to that one as well if you like. And they I have my competition going on at the moment. All you need to do is retweet, follow me, and put a picture of your OC or your VTuber or PNG, whatever it might be, into the comments. And then when I pick a winner on the November the 5th or November the 6th, actually the day after, November the 5th is the closing date. And then if you're a winner, I will draw your character for you. So if that's something of interest to you, then please feel free to enter. If you've got somebody else, a friend or something, you don't have your own character, but somebody else that you know would like a piece of artwork done of their character, then yeah, pass that information on. Oh, Cherlove 3. I didn't see it quick enough to read the name. Thank you very much for following. Where are you in the chat? Let me have a look. Oh, you're not. Are you not in there? 1 second, please. Where is my list of events? Here we go. Why doesn't it tell me? It doesn't tell me. Oh, there it is. There. I'm blind. Sorry. Share Love 3. Share loves you. Share loves you. That's what I think it says. Thank you very much for the follow, Share loves you. Thank you very much indeed for following the Feywild Folio. Welcome in. I must confess, I have trouble with regular names most of the time, let alone trying to decipher people's tags and handles as well. So apologies if I ever say your names wrong. Please correct me. A New York account on your presence, Castle. Yes. Thank you very much, both of you, for coming back and supporting me, and anybody else who is here lurking. It's much appreciated. I have D&D tonight, which I am running. I'm the DM for a group of friends of mine, and we are currently running through the Rime of the Frost Maiden at the moment. So we have been playing for quite a few weeks, probably 3 months maybe. But I added in a load of getting to know you stuff at the very beginning of the campaign, so we didn't actually get onto the first couple of quests and things like that for quite some time, because the adventure starts you off. No spoilers. The adventure starts you off in the area of 10 Towns, or Icewind Dale, and I didn't really have a story, or didn't really know why the characters would automatically already be in this area, and if they were, they'd be already aware of a lot of things. So I decided to make them climb over the spine of the world and get to the other side, and hoping that they would bond during the journey up this desolate mountainscape. So yeah, that was how I was planning for them to do, which is what they did. But it took a little bit longer than I expected for them to get over this mountain. They had a ranger in the party who was very much built for traveling in the snowy conditions, which definitely helped them. But along the way, they had a few mishaps. There was a member of the party went missing. They wandered into a Yeti cave by mistake, and just had a few issues. They had a guide. Unfortunately, they managed to lose the guide towards the when they got to the summit of the mountain, and then they were all caught in an avalanche the other side on the way down again. So yeah, they had a bit of a tough time getting to that point. And as with all sort of D&D games, when you start off, unless the characters have agreed to know each other, or some of them to know each other at the beginning, it can sometimes be a little bit difficult for people to uh, have a like get to know you kind of thing, or get to know the characters and bond over things. So I thought this would be a good way of doing it. I think some of the characters did, um, several did not. They still were uh, very guarded about their backstories and like, where they came from or anything. But they basically needed to work together to get over this mountain, which is the whole point. And I think now that they've done a few missions since then, they're kind of getting there. Um, but perhaps the journey was a little bit. I don't know. There was not maybe quite as much effort to get to know you. It was that people were focused on their own thing. So it didn't quite work the way that I was hoping, but we got there in the end, and now they're all having fun. So we've done a few of. We're starting doing a couple of the base missions in there. I've sprinkled in a few of my own ideas, and tonight we will be playing again. And they were entering on a new town, so we will see what we will see. There's quite a few parts of the backstory that people are now tying into, so it should be quite fun. I haven't myself played in a game for a little while. I've played a few one-shots, but unfortunately, as a DM, I tend to run a lot of the games rather than have a chance to play in many of them, which is a bit of a shame. Sometimes I'd like to get into a nice meaty D&D session, whereas I'm a player instead in a campaign, rather than being the DM. But sometimes it doesn't work out that way. But I enjoy being the DM and running campaigns for other people as well. So perhaps a few more one-shots will become available at some point in the next month or so as we run up to Christmas and people have more time and more likely to be able to organise those. Okay, a little bit more shade on some of these pieces. Ooh. Lag there. Really dark areas. Little bit more shadow on there. Yeah, only a little bit, not too much. So many notifications always come through when I'm streaming and I can't look at them. Anyone else in the chat? Does anyone else play D&D? You part of any games? Are you a DM? I better after the stream, I'll just check in with everyone, make sure everyone's available before I do too much preparation work, because sometimes there are players who are unable to attend. So just make sure everyone is aware of what we are doing today. Okay, right. Let's take a few more of these colors. Was meant to start Icewind in September, but 2 players had to drop out because life, so not playing at the moment and missing it. Yeah, that happens quite a lot, unfortunately, Moxie. Life gets in the way of quite a few different things, and unfortunately, D&D is one of those things that requires everyone or enough people to be able to play in the first place. So, yeah, I feel your pain on that. I've had quite a few games that have been ready, prepped, all to go, and then unfortunately, whether it was the DM or whether it was players that dropped out last minute, yeah, it happens unfortunately, and it sucks. But I hope you can get into a game sometime soon as well. Yeah, it just really depends on if you can get enough of a group together to actually play on a regular basis. I'm hoping at some point to be able to, whether it's a long campaign or whether it's perhaps one shots, but I would like to be doing that and do that live on stream as well at some point, and DM with my VTuber, and then hopefully have the other players in, whether they're VTubers or whether they're PNG. But yeah, it would be cool to have that and do a regular game on stream that I could do, and then people could come along and watch as well. So that is a plan of mine, something that I would like to do, but I've got to find the time, and I've got to find a group of people who are going to be able to be available regularly to do that on a week-to-week basis, and not have too much on that they can't, or other issues that they can't do, because I don't want to start that and get people invested in the story and characters and things, and then if people are dropping out, like every other week or something like that, it's not going to work. So I would need to make sure I'm finding some people who definitely have the time and the consistency or the availability in their lives to be able to play. So, but I hope you get into a game soon. I hope something else comes along. Are you a member of any groups in that online, or in any chats on Discord or something like that might come up? Okay. So build it on here. Um. Photoshop is definitely having a time today. It seems to be lagging quite a bit. I'm not quite sure why, but I'll just sort that out in a minute. Eyebrows a little bit of color spill. Now to double check my colors. I should have made a little extra palette for this. Grab the colors that I'm using for the eyes, because I want the eyes to be consistent going through, because all the vampires have this same coloration. Let's turn off a second. Okay, so we've got that. That is the purple color that I was using for the shade, and I didn't have no overlay on that. That's good. And take this color. There's a bit lighter than that on there. Okay, perfect. That was an overlay layer that we did. Cool. And then copy layer style. Perfect. Right. Whoops. I've zoomed out again. Let's go back. Yeah, I have a problem with Photoshop constantly zooming in for some reason. If I press the undo button too many times, it changes from the pen mode to the zoom out tool for some reason. I have no idea why. There's probably some reason, some setting that is wrong somewhere, and I haven't figured out where that is. Okay, and then we'll just put a tiny little bit black. Top of this grey. Switch back to this brush. In there as well. Should I use this one still? I might use this one. And then tweak it afterwards. Okay, there we go. That eye's done. Perfect. Right. Actually, I'm gonna. Before I forget, let me just. This color. Lighten up underneath these eyelashes. A little bit of purple light spilling down from her eyes. You probably can't see that very well on the camera, but it's there. I can see it. Right. Quickly do her lips. And then here a little bit. And we'll do our highlight. Just smudge in some of these edges a little bit. Soften them a little bit, and then the sharper edge. The lip as it goes underneath there. And in fact, we want to drop a little bit more shadow there. Oops. And a little bit more light. Oh, on the wrong layer. I think I'm on the wrong layer. Should be that layer. Just a little bit here as well. A little bit of shine there. Okay, and then what color was I using for the on here? Grab that. And we'll put it on there, just trying to keep it consistent with the colors I've used. It doesn't really matter, you're probably not going to be able to tell the difference, but I use this for reference later on for something else that I do. I like to make sure I keep a little reference. So wherever I go in the image, it will be the same color that I'm using. And then we'll just brighten up a couple teeth sections there with a bit of pure white. Mostly on these fangs. Again, you probably can't see the difference on the screen. Okay. All right. Where are we at? We're 2 hours 40. I'm probably gonna drop the stream here, I think. Got a couple of things I need to sort out around the house. I will come back and be working on more of this as well, but I think I've been streaming for a little while now, so I think I'm good with that. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming along and raiding me today and for sticking with me and basically keeping support for me and keeping me company. It's very much appreciated. Really, it really is. So thank you very much. I'm trying to be more consistent with my streaming now. I'm doing some games, I'm doing some artwork and things as well. I'm trying to keep into a regular pattern. I have a schedule up on my Twitter if you're interested, or if you'd like to join my Discord, I have that on there as well. Yeah, thank you very much for coming along. Let me have a quick look and see who is currently streaming, and maybe we can pass the viewers across. Where are we? Did I close the window down? Oh, there we go. This one. Bear with me 1 second, sorry. Okay, let's have a little look. Gonna wait a couple of seconds just to see what the some of these people are actually doing. There's always adverts at the front, so bear with me 1 second, and then we will end today's session with a little raid on another VTuber, and wish them well and good luck and everything. And then I will see you again on, if not before, if I don't see you tomorrow in our games, then I'll be back streaming again on Thursday morning. Okay, let me have a quick look what they're doing. They're just chilling. And oh, they're doing some more vampire art here as well. Okay, I'm gonna send this over to Illustrative Magica, which is currently doing some artwork. Is it? Oh, it's vampire, but it looks like she's got maybe Supergirl on the Supergirl symbol on her chest. Maybe it's a vampiric Supergirl. I don't know. I can't hear it at the moment because otherwise that will come up on the speaker here. So we'll drop in and we will see. But yes, thank you very much everyone for coming along to my stream today. Let me just start the raid. If you could stick around and join in, that would be lovely. Did I do that right? I did that right. Perfect. Okay. And once again, thank you very much for coming to my stream again. I hope you follow over, and we'll see what Illustrative Magica is up to today. And remember, until next time, to stay on the path.